In the biggest philanthropic gift in the history of education in Australia, as many as 10 New South Wales universities are vying for the chance to offer a new Western Civilisation degree to be completely funded as part of a $3 billion bequest from healthcare magnate Paul Ramsey. Mr. Ramsey, who died in 2014, wanted a significant part of his personal fortune to be spent on funding an academic centre to revive the liberal arts and humanities. The new Ramsey Centre for Western Civilization, to be formally launched on Monday, will offer a Western Civilization arts degree in 2 or possibly 3 universities in New South Wales and the ACT, as well as fund 30 generous scholarships at each selected university. About $25 million a year will be spent on the centre, and its Ramsey Scholars, as they will be known, will get at least $25,000 a year to cover tuition and living costs. The centre's chief executive, Simon Haynes, who was previously professor of English at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, said the centre would not be a think tank. This will be a teaching enterprise, not a political one, Professor Haynes said. The centre is currently evaluating the expressions of interest from New South Wales and ACT universities which want to collaborate with the centre, with 10 of the 12 New South Wales universities having indicated that they would be submitting a formal proposal, Professor Haynes said. It is understood the 2 or 3 successful universities will be announced in the new year. The board of the centre includes notable Conservatives, including former Prime Ministers John Howard and Tony Abbott, but to broaden its political reach, the former Labour leader and US Ambassador Kim Beazley and the powerful right-wing unionist Joe D. Brewer were recent appointees. The male-dominated board will be boosted by some female appointments, Professor Haynes said. There is no doubt this is the biggest thing for the liberal arts and humanities that has ever happened in this country, Professor Haynes said. He said the centre would offer degrees that would be as prestigious and as high quality as some of the top universities in the US and UK. We will be elite but not elitist, Professor Haynes said. The model of teaching would be very similar to the leading liberal arts universities in the US such as St. John's, Amherst and Columbia, with small classes of about 6 students rather than huge lectures. The centre will recruit leading academics from around the world and Australia, Professor Haynes said. Professor Haynes said although the centre would be fully funded, it would not dictate how the selected universities run the degree programs. We will not be telling them what to do, they will retain their independence, Professor Haynes said. There will also be several Ramsey postgraduate scholarships, which will be open to recent Australian graduates from a range of academic disciplines, for study at prestigious international universities, and the centre will run a program of summer schools, with distinguished visiting lecturers. The centre says generations of young Australians will eventually benefit from this unique opportunity, and learn to value their own civilizational heritage, at no cost to the taxpayer.